The purpose of the conference is to bring together practitioners, fishermen, fisherwomen, fisher organizations or NGOs that work at high resolution in a particular community in a particular country, or perhaps work at a sort of more broader regional level, to bring these different parties together to kind of really share lessons, best practices, but also failures, challenges, and where people are at working very closely with small-scale fishers in the implementation and the trial and error of these different ICTs.
Right from the Comoros Islands and Belize and Fiji and Indonesia, people have been working on similar things, struggling with similar issues, working with similar communities. There's a lot of those shared learnings and shared challenges. It provides that space to brainstorm about what we can do going forward. That's a very timely thing that this conference provides.
We're hoping to use ICTs to help implement the FAO guidelines on securing sustainable small-scale fisheries. There are many issues in small-scale fisheries, from the lack of fishing right, to recognition, to food security issues, to sustainability issues around the fishery and kind of how the fishery performs. And we're hoping that ICTs, if co-designed, if implemented in the right way, of course, can play a role in helping fishers navigate through some of these challenges.
Depending on how they're created, they can be designed so that they do provide value for those involved. If it is a technology that the fishers can use and it gives them access to market, a digital credibility for a loan or proof of income, safety at sea features, those provide value to those involved and then give them incentives to provide data to the government for fisheries management, provide data to supply chains for better traceability, and helps lessen that burden from lack of capacity and the resources that they may be investing in.
I realized from explaining what we've been doing how important it is to understand that data in itself is a skill. So you have to teach people how to understand and utilize their data. We've already started doing that, but in this conference I came to realize that that is such a crucial part of ICTs and the success of ICTs.
Some of the fishers that we're working with don't even have a simple mobile phone. The way we've addressed this is taking things really back to basics and holding workshops and doing lots of training on just how to use the technology, how to turn it on, how to make sure that you've got Wi-Fi. And that's also been really good because it means that if you teach somebody to use a mobile phone or tablet to collect data, it means that they know how to use it in their daily lives as well.
That journey for me was, in the beginning, it was a bit hectic, difficult, because you have to remember that we as old school fishers are not so familiar with the cell phones, with apps and stuff like that. But we got an amazing panel of experts who works on the app, and they made it for us quite more simpler.
This conference has provided a lot of value because it brings together so many people that are involved, particularly the fishers. I think that's a critical piece missing from a lot of these conferences. We're discussing what should be done without those that are there that use these technologies or do the fishing.
We value our tradition and we value our stories, making us feel valuable within the food system. And because it's disrupting the food system, with technology, I believe that our livelihoods will improve.
This type of ICT, like an Abalobi, educate fishers, but also educate the educated people. So the future for me, it will be at the end of the road, we have a common respect of a resource, of the natural resources, and we all could manage it for the next 1,000 years. That's my dream.